What's up, replay viewers? Let's see who tunes on in. Waltery, first one in the room, and Tangi, welcome. Good to see you, Robinson Lopes, and CB Earth Day in the Netherlands, welcome. ABX girl, where's the real feel of 105? Hopefully you're in the air conditioning. Welcome to the show. Good to see you, Din Din, down there in Trinidad, and Griff in Vancouver, Canada, welcome. Good to see you, Susan Barry. Welcome. The Duchess is not with me today. She is hanging out at the Japanese village with some friends over in Industry City. But good to see you, Susan. Good to see you, Azan Pradhan. Welcome. And Jack Spencer. Welcome. Good to see you, Robert T. and Mocat. Welcome. Good to see you, Phyllis 2284 and Stephanie Stearns. Welcome. Good to see you, Mercy Drive and RJ out there in Colorado. Welcome. Good to see you, Michael W. Welcome. And Nebul, bienvenue. Everybody follow Nebul, a great live streamer from the south of France. Good to see you, Torkel. Welcome. And Dave JR out there in Dartmouth. Good to see you, Figments and Jay Chulo. Welcome. Good to see everybody, people. Welcome to the Apple Store here on 59th Street, 5th Avenue. My glorified bathroom. I only come here to... But hey, I always buy an iPhone, right? Simone, oh my God, NASA, good to see you, NASA, welcome. Yeah, we were riding a bike 10 years ago at Bike and Roll. Good to see you, Simone. I hope you and your family and friends are doing well, Simone. Good to see you. Buongiorno, buongiorno. Good to see you. Nebul's been a member of Dutch Moz Plus for the last 16 months. Nebul, thank you so much for being a member of Dutch Moz Plus for over a year. And don't forget, everybody, hit the thumbs up. Thank you so much, Nebul. Let's get to 50 likes and you'll activate my legs. We're going to do 14,000 steps today. 14,000 steps, and I think we're going to walk 6 miles because we have lots of detours along the way today. And I mean lots of detours. I don't know where the detours are going to take us today, so this should be rather interesting. Across the street, of course, the Plaza Hotel. Let's get a better look at that. And, of course, 111 West 57th Street. That's that tall building in the background, the narrowest skyscraper in the world. Good to see you there. Good to see you, Travis Weeks. Welcome. Grazie, grazie. Welcome on in, Simone. Let me entertain you for the next 2.5, 3 hours. But best membership, better than Netflix. I appreciate that, Nipple. I appreciate that. Looking forward to the tour. It's going to be a good one, Torkel. But we got to get 50. You have to get 50 likes in the box before I start walking around. Good to see you, Michelle, out there in Oregon. Welcome. But again, shout out to all the channel members. Thank you so much to all the channel members for enabling me to do these live streams. More channel members means more live streams. And shout out to all the channel members. And thank you so much for being one of us. One of us. Ooba gaba, gooba gaba, one of us. Thank you so much for being one of us. To all the channel members, all the channel friends, everyone subscribed. Welcome. Notification worked today again for a long time. Oh, that's awesome, Figments. I'm happy notifications worked. But good to see you there, Nebul. Welcome on in. The Investigator, welcome. Good to see you, Lisa UK girl. And Sebastian Escavera, welcome. And by the way, if you want to be gifted channel memberships, if somebody starts gifting channel memberships, you have to opt into it. So you got to go to your YouTube studio on a computer, you know, like a laptop, and you have to enable that to be allowed to be given channel memberships. Got a DM about that earlier today. Good to see you, Hank. Welcome. Oleg Zygnievev, welcome. Slava Ukraini. Good to see you there. DeBailey's over there in Soho, walking towards the High Line. Nice. Deb, I will be finishing at Battery Park today. But good to see you, Deb. I hope you're having fun out there in the High Line. Beautiful weather today, nice and cool again. We dropped some 30 degrees compared to this time yesterday, so nice and cool here. A perfect day for a nice long walk. CB Earth Day, I love that too. Tom in Vermont, good to see you. I'm glad you enjoy the live streams. Thank you so much for watching. Good to see you there, Ramona. Welcome out down there in Wilmington, North Carolina. Hope you're having a great day. John Smith, welcome. I hope you're having a great day too, John. Good to see you. Welcome on into the show. Let's get to 50 likes and then you'll start walking down the East River. We got to make our way from the Apple Store first. So, but good to see everybody, people. Somebody playing saxophone somewhere here on 5th Avenue. It sounds great just wafting through the streets. Good to see you, Jeanette Schrainer, out there in Glasgow. Welcome. Good to see everybody, people? Hope everyone's having a great Thursday. Hope everyone's having a great Thursday today. Had a classic New York City lunch. Slice of pepperoni pizza with some iced tea. Don't feel like too much more sugar. I had a lot of sugar this morning. I made myself my own coffees this morning. So I'm still kind of vibing off that. We have 50 likes, people. We got 50 likes. Let's put on the hat and let's begin to make our way down the East River today. East River Adventure today, everybody. East River Adventure. But I hope everyone's having a great Thursday or Friday. If you're out there in Japan and New Zealand and Australia, welcome. It was delicious, Seaport Day. It was delicious. Sunshine after rain, good to see you. And it is, well, kind of sunshine after rain because we did have some rain late last night. This is the Apple Store right here, everybody. Good to see a beach bum, welcome. Good to see everybody, people. Happy Thursday. Welcome. Let's make our way down to East River today. This is what you guys want to see. You guys want to see Manhattan and walking. I told myself I want to be away from humans today, so I'm like, I'm going to take the East River down. I don't feel like walking directly through Midtown. I think we're going to hang the right here on 59th Street. We're going east on 59th Street. Good to see Esteban Fernandez, welcome. And Sherandino, guten Abend, Germany. Guten Abend. Welcome. Cyclone Joe, good to see you. Cyclone Joe taking on all the crazy hysterics about our beloved cyclone. Joe, I appreciate you preaching the gospel of the cyclone to all the morons on Facebook. Appreciate it. Good to see you, Strawberry Fields. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Hope everybody's doing well on this Thursday. A nice cool afternoon. This time yesterday, me and the Duchess were down at Fort Tilden and it was like 102 yesterday in the sun. Now it's nice and cool again. But it's probably going to get warm one more time next week. Maybe 2 more times. I think we still have a little bit more summer left. And Madison Avenue is coming up next here. Ooh, look at the steam. The steam coming out of the streets. Yes, ooh, we got a new building here, right? Or are they taking this down? It's going up or coming down? I think it's actually, I think it's up and they're just cleaning it. That's scaffolding there. Yes, the camera's not on me, bro. Sorry. Good to see you, Liz. Welcome. Aloha. Good to see you, Marty. Welcome. I'm amazed how many people just assume that the camera's turned on me. And if it was turned on me, y'all be looking at my chin right now. So some people clearly don't know how cameras work.
What's your name, buddy?
What?
You're a streamer?
I'm a streamer. Yeah, I think this is what I'm doing. I don't know.
What's your name, bro?
My name is Dutch Maz.
Maybe that's following some of your... Because
Follow me right now. You got a phone in your hand. Where are you from?
Original, I'm from Colombia, bro.
Oh, Colombia. My mom's from Swacha.
Right, so we're gonna do a streamer in YouTube or you're streaming in which?
YouTube.
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 We're gonna do it.
Yes.
So you're streaming to hold on for a moment. It's alright.
We're doing a tour. We're going to go to the East River and do a walking tour. I'm a New York City tour guide.
YouTube, then what's your
Dutch
account?
Maz. D-U-T-C-H.
D-U-T-C-H.
M-A-Z-Z.
M-A-Z.
A-Z-Z. 2 Z's. Z.
Z.
Sorry.
Sorry, bro.
It's okay. There I am. There you go. Oh my God, you subscribed. Appreciate it, sir. Have a good one, man. Enjoy the city. There you go. There you go, people. Just like that. Just like that. I always act crazy to kind of throw people off. Anyway, let's go up to 60th Street here. This is where we're hopping on the bike path anyway. Jay Chulo, that's right, Colombia. My mom's from Swacha. Good to see you there, Michelle King. Welcome, Mary Lily. Yeah, nice. Wow, you had a record heat yesterday since 1948? What? That's insane. That's insane, Mary. Well, yesterday was stupid hot, so I'm glad you're enjoying the cool weather. Friends on the go, that's right. Lucky you had force, yeah. No, it got hot here in New York. Yesterday was the hottest day. That's why I was on the beach. Spent the whole day. Me and the Duchess spent the whole day on the beach. It was wonderful. All right, 60th Street. Let's head down 60th here. Yeah, welcome to the new guy. Welcome to the new subscriber. I love Colombian food, and especially in Queens. Jay, me too. We passed by one of my favorite Colombian restaurants recently. We passed by. Good to see you, Sally. Welcome. I made a really funny face to those bodybuilding people or whoever. Gym rats. I don't know. If you only knew what goes on behind the scenes here when I do this nonsense. All right. We're on 60th Street. We're going to make our way all the way down to the East River. Let's do it. Sarah, good. Yeah, yesterday was hard to deal with. Oh my God, strawberry. That's why I went to the beach. That's why I went to the beach, and the water was 75 degrees Fahrenheit. So the water was really warm. You couldn't get me out of the water. Does the Luna Park own the... oh, it's the Earth Cam down. That's right, you mentioned that. Luna Park does not own the webcam. No, that's Earthlink. I mean, that's Earth Cam thing. They don't maintain it or anything like that. Mamsato, good to see you. Take me to the river. That's right. I'm only going to the river today because whatchamacallit, because Cash Jordan did a video where he mentioned the tent down by the river. Oh my God, bloody hell. Phyllis did it again. Phyllis keeps always doing this every month on the live stream. Phyllis literally helping me pay my rent. Literally and figuratively. But Phyllis, thank you so much for a $300 super chat. Phyllis, thank you so much for that extremely generous $300 super chat. Thanks for joining today's 300 Golden Super Platinum Member Club. The best of the best. Clearly the #1 donor this whole month, this single donation. Thank you so much, Phyllis, for that extremely generous, very extremely generous $300 super chat. Phyllis, thank you so much for enabling me to bring you guys these live streams. Thank you so much for sponsoring the channel. And I can't thank you enough, Phyllis. You really are helping me pay my bills, so thank you so much, Phyllis, with a $300 super chat. Everyone, make sure you like that comment. Make sure you leave some kind words to Phyllis in the super chat. But thank you so much, Phyllis. That is really, really kind of you. Thank you so much, Phyllis, for that very generous $300 super chat. Phyllis, by the way, besides getting my lunch, you got my Metro card down here. You got everything today, so thank you. Thank you so much, Phyllis, for getting my Metro card and sponsoring the channel and sponsoring the station. And thank you so much for being a channel member. Oh my God. Thank you so much for being a channel member like Pat Waters Vlogs, channel member for the last 30 months. Thank you so much, Pat Waters Vlogs, for being a member of Dutch Miles Plus for the last 30 months. Phyllis has been very kind to us the last, I don't know how many months now, with these crazy $300 super chats. So thank you so much, Phyllis. Literally helping pay my rent. Literally. Literally, figuratively. Thank you so much, Phyllis. I appreciate that, Jay. All you guys who donate, all you guys who are channel members, I appreciate you guys having faith in me as a licensed New York City tour guide to take you around town and entertain y'all. It really does mean a lot for me to do what I do and for you guys to enjoy it, and it kind of blows my mind that you guys are willing to give me money. So thank you, especially you, Phyllis. Thank you so much. Phyllis with $300 dono. Insane. But all you guys, thank you. Phyllis, I'm going to entertain you for the next at least now 3 hours. We'll do 3 hours. It's going to be probably 3 hours, come to think of it, because we have a lot of detours to contend with on today's route. But Phyllis is classified as a channel sponsor, channel mentor, really. Channel mentor. If I had to put like names of executive producers, Phyllis is executive producing today's live stream. So Phyllis, you are my executive producer. Deeply, deeply, deeply appreciated there, Phyllis. You have no idea. My finances this week have been a little bit up in the air. So I've been a little stressed out the last few days. So that really does help. You have no idea, Phyllis, so thank you. Thank you to everybody. Even for you guys who hit the thumbs up on the video. It helps out tremendously. Bloomingdale's, right here. Bloomies. We're gonna blink and there'll be Christmas windows to look at. We're gonna blink and there'll be Christmas windows. Yeah, you like that? Executive producer? Yeah, that's what she is. She's helping fund and pay for the production of this show. She literally is. And I really do appreciate it. I have no idea. Phyllis, you really have no idea. You have no idea, Phyllis. Good to see you, Lorraine. Welcome. Good to see everybody, people. You love Bloomies? Me too. No, living ain't easy. Here in New York, no. Nay, nay, nay. Exactly. Yes, it's true. Strawberry. Yeah, commenting on old videos definitely helps with engagement. React. So if you see some of my old videos, or just do what Travis Weeks does, binge watches my videos all day long, leaving comments on every single one. Thank you, Travis. Helps the channel's visibility out tremendously. Jose Torres, Huepa, Puerto Rico, bienvenidos. Jose Torres and John the Beagle Dad, welcome. Good to see you there, John. Good to see everybody. Yeah, no, it's true, Cyclone Joe. A lot of assholes have come out of the woodwork to basically hate on the Cyclone, which is fine. Everybody likes hating on Coney for the sake of hating on Coney. Let's get that out of the way. We have to admit this, that people just don't like Coney Island, so thus they just always in general hate on it. Good to see you, MoCat. Welcome. Whee! Make sure not to get hit by a bike. Good to see you, MoCat. I know you guys love Coney. You guys who watch me love Coney. That I know. But yeah, a lot of people coming out of the woodwork. It's a ploy by the casino to build a casino there, and people understand it is landmarked. It's a New York City landmark, and so it can't go anywhere. It has to be run a certain way to maintain its landmark status. So it is very well maintained. Shout out to the people who mentioned they rode the ride 40 years ago and just dismiss it for it being the same. Shout out to the people in the Facebook comments who say it's over 100 years old. They clearly don't know their history. And also a lot of people are just assuming that the whole thing is wood. It's a wooden track with a steel superstructure. So it's a hybrid structure. And most of it's like all brand new. It's been refurbished. It's iconic like the Statue of Liberty, exactly. Some people don't understand this, but it's fine. Yeah, so it's what you hope to keep Coney Island pure. Well, I mean, it will stay pure. There's something about Coney that lends it to not letting it succumb to homogenization. Oh, this is kind of cool. Good to see you, Moon Toads. Look at this. Oh, that's cool. They have like a giant ice cream on their entrance there. Celebrating 70 years. Serendipity 3. Oh, that's cool. Look at this. This is cool. Wow. Got a big old ice cream on top of the entrance there. How cool is that? I love it. I love it, people. Yeah. Now I want ice cream. Now I want some ice cream. Good to see you, Ollie. Welcome. Right? Really cool, right, Michelle? Being state-of-the-art doesn't make something more valuable or better. That is true, Strawberry. That's right. Gotta love Coney Island. Coney Island in the lot. Gotta love those sunsets in Coney. I agree. You want pizza, but that's for tomorrow. Yeah, I had a pepperoni slice on the way up here. Good to see you, Barbara. Welcome. I was originally planning to go to Flushing Meadows today, but I realized my microphones were not charged up, so I decided to hold off on Flushing Meadows. We'll go there sometime next week. So we could. Coney Island Jim recently went on an adventure down to Flushing Meadows, and he found some new kind of artifacts I've never shown on live stream before. So we're gonna get over there and show some new World's Fair artifacts recently found by Coney Island Jim. The Queensboro 59th Street Bridge, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this traffic coming off. Oh my God, people. Oh my God. As the tram comes over us. Oh, I'm so sorry you had a bad day, Arjan. Hopefully this live stream will make it a little bit more easier as we see the driver's road rage coming off Manhattan Queensboro 59th Street Bridge here. Love to eat that ice cream. Yeah, me too. I'm ready for some ice cream myself. All right, we got to head down this street right here. Tell you, the traffic cops that are here, this is like legit one of the hardest intersections to traffic. And then to top it off, you got that's a congestion pricing camera boom right there. There's a congestion pricing boom right there. So if the city's listening to me, here's my idea for congestion pricing. If you live within the 5 boroughs, if your license plate is tied to an address within the 5 boroughs, you are not eligible for the congestion charge. There are some areas of New York City, and it's kind of hard for some people, especially with certain types of jobs, to commute in and out of Manhattan and the central business district from other boroughs because they're transit deserts and whatnot. So I think anyone who lives within the 5 boroughs shouldn't have to pay the congestion charge. But everybody else, and I'm looking at you, Nassau County, I'm looking at you, Rockland County, and all those other counties, and of course New Jersey, they are subject to the congestion charge. And it should be just $6. It shouldn't be no 15. $6 for a congestion charge. You charged once for the day, so that's, if you come in once and you're doing like deliveries and stuff, you can come in and out and it's not a problem. That's my idea. Anyway, that's my idea as I go off on a rant. Good to see you there, Dave C. Welcome. Lorraine Raymond, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Won't Flushing Meadows be packed for the US Open? Only in one area of the park. For the most part, it'll be still probably the same. MS, good to see you. Good to see you. And whoa, bloody hell. Oh my God, this is a crazy live stream already. Only 25 minutes into it. And Steve Cruz with a $100 super chat. Steve Cruz, you have been doing this also for the last couple of months. Thank you so much for being so absolutely ridiculously generous. I'm happy you're here with us. I really am happy you're here with us, and thank you so much for sponsoring the live stream with a very generous $100 super chat. Much, 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 much appreciated there. Steve Cruz, another executive producer for today's episode. Phyllis has top billing, but Steve Cruz is right there with his $100 super chat. Thank you so much there, Steve Cruz, for joining today's Super Mega Platinum Club. As we walk in front of Scores. Who remembers Scores? The kids want to go to Scores. Who remembers Scores? That was right here. That was a place where Howard Stern always talked about. Oh, now it's called Sapphire. Okay. Good to see you, Austin. Welcome. Steve Cruz has been very generous the last few months also. So Steve Cruz, thank you, sir. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. That's very kind of... Phyllis and Steve Cruz, literally, y'all have helped me literally pay my rent. So thank you, guys. Y'all have literally helped me pay my rent. So thank you. Let me entertain you for the next 2.5 hours. We're doing at least 3 hours today. We might go longer than that because I don't know what kind of detours we're going to be taking today. Austin City Limits, good to see you. The elevator. We're not going to the High Line today, but if we are in an elevator for some reason, I will yell in it. I will yell in it. Hello there, Football Shane. Good to see you. Guys, take time on questions. Okay. Yes, I am old. I do spend it wisely. That's going to my rent, guys. It's going to my rent. I didn't get too much work this month. I didn't get too much work this week, so every single penny on this live stream helps. You have no idea. As we cross over First Avenue, I think we'll be coming across First Avenue again later on. John the Beagle Dad ordered 7 movies, new releases the other day as a post-birthday present. I hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, Ali, I don't know what he's talking about. It's fine. Let's not go into semantics. This is not, but please let this live stream not turn into a game of 1,000 questions. Let this live stream not turn into a Stump Dutch Maz kind of thing. Anyway, absolutely, Austin. I appreciate that. You always enjoy spending all your money? Nice. Good to see you, taxi cab. Welcome. All right. Ooh, hey, look, that's where I live. That's my neighborhood. Yay. Coney Island. Yay. Just wanted to celebrate. But now back to the stream. There you go. You don't ask a lot of questions. All right. Appreciate that, Shane. But we will take time answering questions, I guess. I don't know. Try to keep it relevant. Let's not kind of wander around and start getting random with it. Good to see you, John Burke. Welcome. I'm waiting for those random questions, and they will be brought to us by Schaefer Beer. So stay tuned. Leave that for others? All right. There you go, people. Yeah, it's not an X Me Anything kind of day. No. Unfortunately, when you answer all the comments, Ali, that's what it sometimes devolves into. Not required to answer. That is true, Strawberry. But then if I don't answer, I'll get kind of like, salty responses like, yeah, thanks for not mentioning me. Thanks for not saying hello to me. Anyway, that happened the other day. Who noticed that? Anyway, good to see you, Carrie. Welcome. Isn't that a beautiful bridge? The Queensboro 59th Street Bridge is it officially the 4th bridge, right? Let me see here. Yeah. So it's the 3rd bridge built over the East River. It opened just a few weeks ahead of the Manhattan Bridge in 1909. So this is technically the 3rd bridge. Manhattan Bridge, the 4th and final bridge, opened up on December 31st, 1909. Turk 182. Okay, I don't even know what that means. What does that mean? Turk 182. Let's hang on out over at Andrew Haskell Green Park. Let's see what's going on in here. I made you laugh, Sally? That's my job. Cry you a river, exactly. Didn't Justin Timberlake once said that? Oh, you think it's a movie about that bridge? Oh, okay. I never heard of it. But now I'm going to have to look it up. Turk 182. All right. I thought that was like some username. Like, oh, that's my username. That's Turk 182. He likes talking about falafel food and halal in general. He's from Turkey. Anyway, can't wait for Fireworks Friday. Yeah, me too. That's tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be back at it for the fireworks. Good to see you, Brian Davis. Welcome. We'll have Deb joining us again. And Zutro. Look at this view. It's so nice. But Brian Davis, welcome. Ooh, we got the seaplane flying over. Going nice and... Wow, that thing's going slow. Dang. Why is that thing going so slow? Anyway. Could be the last one of the season. I think so. Thanks for liking all my streams. The FDR Drive's right over here is actually double-decked. And then we're going to take a walk down this right here, one of the newest greenways in all of New York City here. Got downtown Brooklyn way out over there. You can actually just see a little bit of the Williamsburg Bridge. Long Island City in Queens is right over there. And then directly across the way is Roosevelt Island. So yes, they are repairing the cyclone right now. Taxi cab. We're getting a new chain link for the lift chain there. Everything worked out fine. All the safety mechanisms worked, and it is landmarked, so it's not going to go anywhere. And again, God, who's asking this? Good to see you, Cynthia. No, they're not going to close the cyclone for good. It is a landmark structure, and it will more than likely run for another 100 years. It is landmarked, people. Good to see you, Robin. Welcome. This area reminds you of those what? This area. Yeah, no, this is the area where they were looking for the bones. Yes, this is the area where they were looking for the bones, people. Tomorrow night's going to be perfect for Fireworks Friday. Yes, Fireworks Friday is going to have great weather tomorrow. Let's catch up with the chat here. Fireworks Friday looks good. Good to see you, Lee. Welcome. Robojack's out there in London. Welcome. Good to see you. I love the 80s. What did Justin Timberlake said once? Cry me a river. Why are people such coaster haters? Because they have nothing else to hate about and they need attention. The cyclone has a place in your heart. Thanks for letting us know. Me has a place in my heart too. You're more than welcome for the reply. Good to see you there. Williamsburg. Woo, woo, that's right, Jay Chulo. Williamsburg. We have a synopsis from Neville. Turk 182 is about, I gotta stop walking here because all these long comments. Turk 182 is about a man whose brother, a union worker, is stiffed by the city. He acts for his brother, painting Turk 182 and all over the city as a protest. Oh, okay. Thanks for letting us know, Neville. Good to see you. Good to see you, Natasha. Welcome. Good to see you, Carlos. Welcome. Looking forward to Fireworks Friday. Lee, me too. Finally, good walking weather. Absolutely, Robin. Cyclone will be running. Yeah, exactly. The cyclone will be running long after we die, and our ghosts will keep riding the cyclone. Absolutely. There we go. We have caught up with all the chat now. Holy shit. Okay. No need to put synopsises in the chat, people, please. But yes, our ghosts will be riding the cyclone long after we're dead. So keep that in mind, kids. Keep that in mind. Long after we're dead. Bloody hell, your windows are rattling because of a storm. Ooh, stay safe out there. Stay safe and dry out there, John the Beagle Lad. Thanks for letting us know about the weather situation in your locality. Try to keep the chat online. Good luck with that, Brian. Good luck with that. Good to see you, Colleen. Welcome. Yeah, I know people start talking about classic movies. Don't give them an idea there, Ollie, please, for the love of God. Or as some people say in the suburbs, for the love of Pete. Who is this Pete? I don't know. Is it Black Pete from the Netherlands? Anyway. See, I'm trying to make jokes with you people. Trying to make jokes. For Pete's sake. Who is this Pete? This is Black Pete, right? From the Netherlands, right? Right, CB Earth is a whole holiday for him. Anyway. CB Earth Day knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, look at that tram. All crowded full of tourists. Not fun. Looks like, yeah, we're going to take a walk right through this brand new footpath here. It has to be Pete Davidson. There you go. That's right. That's that guy on Saturday Night Live, right? That's that guy on Saturday Night Live. He bought a Staten Island ferry, and he briefly dated, or were they married? He was with Ariana Grande. Anyway. You're not walking in this? There you go. Is that your dog talking? Okay. Anyway. Oh, they were engaged. Okay, there we go. They see, Brian Davis, how would you know that? Brian Davis, okay, awesome. I thought they were married. Engaged, good enough. Let's see here. Shane Football Life asks, do I remember the orange skies over the city? Actually, there's a live stream of that football, Shane. Go digging around and you could watch a Instagram live replay of the day that the sky turned orange here on this YouTube channel. I know he's dated everyone. He's the David Spade of our generation. There you go. Your limited time for anything. Okay, Brian. Brian, that makes perfect sense. That makes perfect sense. Pete Calabash. There you go, RoboJax. Ooh, there goes the seaplane. Seaplane landing in the East River right now. Good to see you, Maria. Welcome. Doing great, Maria. Hope you're doing well. Anyway, we're now walking down this awesome bike path here. Really esplanade. And technically we are on pilings off the coast of Manhattan Island. So we are not walking on reclaimed land, but just like a extension of like a bridge kind of on this here. It's really nice. I'm liking the fact that it's like cool outside. Did we hit 200 likes? We should have hit 200 likes already, so. Let's keep the likes coming, people. I have no idea what kind of detours we're going to be taking. We have quite a few detours when we get down to kind of like Lower East Side Village. We're going to probably end up on First Avenue because I'm going to want to walk in a straight line, not through the projects. So at some point I'm going to have to make the decision to not walk along the waterfront and just take it down to First. Detours are going to be very interesting. But hit that like button. It's a mystery path. Yeah, I have exactly no idea exactly where I'm going. Good to see you, Edgar. Welcome. All I know is that we're going to try to stay along the river all the way down to Battery Park. Indians Exposed. Welcome. Good to see everybody, people. Great views, right? Yeah, look at that. Queensboro 59th Street Bridge. The Ed Koch Bridge is its new name. So it's officially the Ed Koch Queensboro Bridge at 59th Street. Roosevelt Island right across the way, FOR Freedoms Park, and then all the tall buildings off in the distance. That is Long Island City in Queens. Probably packed on the weekend, probably is. Bob Doyle, good to see you. Edgar, it does look amazing. Good to see you. It's crazy that you can see the downtown Brooklyn skyline straight ahead. So you get old. Just barely a few years old. Well. And RoboJax with a £5 super chat. RoboJax, thank you so much for the very generous £5 super chat. Thanks so much for today's £5 club. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big £5 super chat to assist in my lack of work this week. I thank RoboJax. You have no idea, bro. Thank you so much, RoboJax, with a big £5 super chat. I want to sing the come on ladies, £5 fish. Very, very good, very, very cheap, £5 fish, good for me, good for you. Anyway, thank you so much there, RoboJax, much appreciated. Had a little bit of a cell phone blip there, so make sure you hit the live button, make sure you're caught up with the chat. We did have a little bit of a signal outage there. Hopefully you guys like the new bad signal area graphic. I love the £1 fish guy. He's like one of my favorite Londoners. He's one of my favorite British people of all times. Good to see you, Walks in Camera. Welcome. Love the graphic, Brian. Appreciate it. So now look at this. We have water between us here. Let me see if I can show you guys this. There's a little bit of water on the other side here. This is Sutton Place, by the way, is the name of this neighborhood. And we are, as you see, off the coast of Manhattan. I love the color of the walkway too. Look at how you got like the rocks here, and you can really see how the water flows. And then here we are, boom, right here in someplace. Ooh, they got like a statue in their backyard. Look at that. Wow. Fancy. They got a whole statue there. Kind of creepy, but yeah. Your brain still can't process that the structure. I know, Strawberry, it's a very interesting structure to be walking on. Football Shane asks, did Christopher Columbus sail on the Hudson River or on the East River? I'm pretty sure he didn't sail anywhere around here. It's Henry Hudson is probably the more famous person to sail the rivers here in what is today New York City. Henry Hudson discovering the Hudson River in 1609, and then yeah. So, but that's a question that you could ask for Google. So, anyway, hello there. Stop crying. Oh boy. About a mile from where Dutch is, George Washington crossed the East River to attack the Japanese during the Revolutionary War. No, that's way further down. Stop crying. That's down where Governor's Island is. That's the Buttermilk Channel into Lower Manhattan. And that was actually the anniversary just passed. So the Battle of Brooklyn, that's August 27th, 1776. The Battle of Brooklyn, or the Battle of Long Island, happened. And that was not a mile, probably at least 4 miles down the way. But Google and Google Earth and the Google Maps and all the Google's family of products will let you know all this. So, yeah. But we fought against the British during the Revolutionary War, not the Japanese. And what else is nonsensical about that retarded comment? I don't know. Your mistake. Okay. Thanks for trying to throw off the live stream. Stop crying. Google is your friend, folks. So, yeah. See, we're already getting random questions. Random questions brought to us by Schaefer Beer and the all-new Pop Top. For people who like having fun, for people who like answering more than one random question, Schaefer is the one beer to have when you're reading and having more than one. Eventually, this will get me the real bucks here on YouTube, and there will be ad placement for times when I am frustrated by the kind of stupidity and randomness in the chat. Thank you so much, Stephanie. Appreciate that. Good to see you, Jerry. Welcome. Oh, it's a cool view here. I never realized this. Look at this view here. This is really cool. And then we could talk about some future construction they're planning on doing around here with this really cool view. Oh, we got like little bars set up here. This is cool. No, I don't think Columbus ever made it to this area of North America. No, I don't think he ever made it up here. Ali, you know, it is what it is. You know, it's a cry for attention, to use for a lack of a better term. It's a cry for attention. Anyway, we're now at like, what street is this here? We're like at 51st Street or something like that right now. Let's see. Where the hell are we? I think we're at 51st here. Let me open up my Google Maps. And let's see here. Or is this 52? Let's see. 51st. 53rd. All right, so we're on 53rd Street here. And eventually they have recently, they put a proposal out to extend this pathway past this building right here, the United Nations. And so thus we could go all the way around Manhattan Island without stopping, without having to deal with the street traffic here. So eventually there is going to be a pathway that goes all the way along the water here. Appreciate that, RoboJax. There will be eventually a pathway that goes past United Nations, and it continues on with the bike path down on 38th Street. So that's where we're going to be going to next. But getting back to the history talk about Columbus, Christopher Columbus reached San Salvador Island as a part of the Bahamas in October of 1492. And a distance, yes. There's one, I was about to mention that. We had a really cool view here of One World Trade Center off in the distance there between a couple of the buildings there of Midtown and the United Nations. East River, let's continue on. There you go, Columbus arrived to Central America. There you go. Guess we're gonna get stuck on this topic now. Guess we're gonna get stuck on this topic. I don't know what this has to do with what we're doing and where I'm walking right now, but okay. Yeah, can we move on from Columbus, please? Thank you. Gracias. Some people in Florida say gracious. And back to the damn live stream, please. Thank you. Thank you. All right, up and over the FDR Drive. Columbus never did laundry. Sacred blue. Magellan, we're going to talk about Magellan. Let's bring them all in. Copernicus, Copernicus, Magellan, all these people. Good to see you there, Bob Doyle. Welcome. Cyclone Joe, please do not moderate the room. Please do not moderate the room. Please do not moderate the room. Unless I tell people to moderate the room, please do not moderate the room. And don't fight with the moderators, Shane. It's actually a pinned comment. Let's not fight with the moderators, please. Let's have a back and forth. Because understand that I am walking around here in public with a gimbal and a camera, and it's sometimes very distracting. John, I haven't found the hammer yet, but I'm looking. Believe you me, I am looking. All right. Need another cup of coffee? No, I don't. I consumed way too much Cafe Bustelo Instant today, so I'm still very much wired off of it. All right, kids. Let's head down. What are we at here? We're at this street. All right, let's go down this way. Let's go down this way as I spin around poles trying to read the chat. Yeah, it's pretty nice, Maria. This is one of the nicest neighborhoods here. We're in Sutton Place here, or really far eastern Midtown Manhattan. Got a lot of nice apartment houses, townhouses around here. Pretty expensive place to live. Cue the Tesla coming out of the parking garage. Good to see you, Gennaro J. Welcome. Yes, John, I appreciate that, but good luck with that, John. I have a feeling it's going to be one of them days today. But I want to thank RoboJax and Steve Cruz and Phyllis for sponsoring today's live stream. And yeah, a lot of UN people around this area here. Oh, yeah. Technically, this is one of those neighborhoods where anything could happen. Too many rules. Oh, I'm so sorry. Stop crying. I'm sorry there's just so many rules to my live stream. I would like to keep the chat relevant to what we're looking at and to what we're presenting, or what I'm presenting to my audience. I don't like people going off on tangents that are not relevant to the conversation and to what we're looking at in the presentation. Also, I don't like too many emojis and too many cursing, and no racism will be tolerated. So stop crying. I'm sorry that you cannot mold the live stream to your liking. Please find another live stream to do that. Anyway, Claire Hunt, good to see you. John, welcome. What is the capital of Turkmenistan? That's a Google question, John. Most beautiful part of New York? Maybe. Good to see you, David. What's wrong with the rules? People like to turn live stream chats into a playground for their own attention. Like it's a way for them to garner attention from people. So I think the rules are fine. For some people, it's too much. Clearly, Stop Crying is annoyed by that. Yes, there are thousands out there. What? What do you mean by that? Thousands of other YouTube channels to watch? Absolutely. Will they answer your comments? I don't know. Right? So leave already. I thought you were going to leave. Exactly. John Lore said it. And again, no moderating the room, people, please. Don't moderate the room. I get so much shit for that in various Discord servers whenever you guys block people. And no need to berate, Stop Crying. You appreciate my enthusiasm, David? Appreciate that. Good to see you, David Spiegel. Welcome on into the show. No, exactly. Exactly. They don't care about what's being presented. They just care about the live stream chat. I like that. Was funny. It's like, hey now, that dog wanted to get to learn the other dog. That was cool. I want to give a big shout out to the people who say hello to other people in the chat before they say hello to me. You know who these people are. They'll say hello to somebody else in the chat, but not even me. It's like, well, what am I? I hate when live stream chats devolve into AOL randomness chats. Right? Have you seen that, Jerry? I know how to say your name. I'm from New York, David. So I've met a few Spiegels before, but also I remember the Spiegel catalog. I used to love the Spiegel catalog. See, that's random, but I'm in control. Anyway, yeah, an AOL chat room. Good to see you, Kirk. Welcome. There you go. Wow, that is really fucking random, Football Shane. Let's read this together. A lot of dogs in the east side, then the west. I think all of Manhattan and all of New York City has a lot of dogs, Shane. But thanks for letting us know that you acknowledge that. Anyway. Judy Z, let's move forward. Judy, I appreciate that. Good to see you, Judy. Welcome. You like my lives? I appreciate that, Maria. John C, we're not in Brooklyn, we're in Manhattan. It's in the description below. Streets are clean. Streets are clean. We're in Midtown. We're not on Roosevelt Avenue and Jackson Heights. Like when people just like mention the obvious, like, hey, look, there's a red painted bus lane here. Why is it painted red, they will ask. And I was like, I have no idea. Yeah, oh my gosh, strawberry, absolutely. Correct grammar and syntax, please use them. It's much appreciated. Thank you. Good Lord. Yes, indeed, there, Brian Davis. Moodes. Ramona, do you got a case of Schaefer next to you? Do me a favor, drink them if you got them. Break them out. Make sure they're nice and cold. Nah, it's true, John. It's true. Ooh, the Pasterie Boulangère. Nice. Football Shane randomly asks, did I see the Heights in 2021? No, I didn't see the Heights in 2021. That question that is no. Greatest city in the world. Absolutely, Joe. In some chats, all the mods do say hello to everybody. I know. Have you seen that, Ollie? I love those kind of live streams. I think it's clearly like AOL chat time, and the live stream is basically background to their conversation. I refuse to let that happen here. Straight out of the fridge. Oh, Ramona, sounds so good. Sounds so good. Here's something random. Here's something the YouTube algorithm gave me randomly. all the videos of Frankie Valli lip syncing. Why is that old man still on stage? I tell you, he could hold a high note without barely opening his mouth. It's amazing. So of course I have "Grease is the word" stuck in my head right now. Anyway, you say hello to people to stay relevant. I know, yes, Ali, yes. You're not excessive with the hellos, and I appreciate that. You have to learn English yourself for the reason why it's okay. Maria, you always comment correctly. You always comment very well. You always comment with proper syntax and clarity. So you write very well, Maria. Beer for everybody, John C. Yes, indeed. Beer for everybody, people. All right. First Avenue, 48th Street. We're coming up to the United Nations. It is a chore to say hello to. Is the chat there to say hello to everybody or just to enjoy the live stream? And by the way, you don't have to say individually hello to everybody. Just say hello, everybody. That's all you got to do. Just do it once. Hello, everybody. Boom. There you go. I know. If it's a chore, then why do it? Exactly. It leads us to the question, what is more important? The other people that are participating in the live stream chat or the actual live stream? So how the chat works is basically you guys are talking to me. It's a one-to-many conversation format. Now, while the chat is there to ask me questions or maybe comment on what we're looking at, it's not a place where you got to answer, ask me a million questions to try to either stump me or who knows what. We could go on and on about this. Simon Hunt, good to see you. Good to see you, Ann. Welcome. In front of the United Nations. I would love to go inside the sculpture garden here and live stream it. Some weird ass Illuminati thing. Yeah, Simon said it correctly. There you go. Yes, very communication, exactly, has rules and tone. Hello everybody, drops mic. That's how it works. No, you did not see One Vanderbilt, Shane. You did not see One Vanderbilt. You can't see that from here because we're all the way down on 40-something Street. So it's behind all these buildings here. So, yeah. But look, everyone, if you want to talk about things on screen, bollards, people, bollards. We have bollards, and then we have a tent here, and then we're walking on a sidewalk. Then you got some trees over there. My father, where my father used to work, is coming up. Good to see you by the book. Welcome. Let's see here. David says that by your own rules, I cannot tell you what I want to. I just want to give you an answer to a question you have already asked. Just your handle gets you in trouble. Rocky Graviosa's Pizza at 2nd Avenue. Okay. Very good. See, I read that, people. I don't know why I did. Anyway, the United Nations, right here. And the U.S., I guess, embassy or consulate, I forget what it's called, is right across there. And that's where my dad used to work. My dad used to work in the loading dock back over here. So my dad used to work right back over there. And then, if a lot of people don't know, I don't know if I'm giving away a security secret or anything like that, but from the U.S. mission to the United Nations, there is a tunnel underneath here. So there's a tunnel that goes directly from the UN right underneath here into that building. And when I was a kid, I've actually walked under there many, many times. Yeah, it's the U.S. mission. Thank you so much, there, Strawberry. Yeah, U.S. mission to the United Nations. The Ronald H. Brown building. And then my dad would always hang out here at 1 UN Plaza. That was part of the complex here, so he worked in both buildings here. But underneath here, there's a tunnel. And before 9/11, I was in there a bunch of times. And then when I was a teenager, working as a bike messenger, I would have lunch with my father on occasion.
And sometimes I will have to go looking for him, and I will have to take this tunnel that's underneath here to go look for him. And then I'll take us right into the General Assembly building, which is right there. This is the Secretariat's building, right here. And this was designed by Le Corbusier. Yes, in a couple of weeks, Strawberry, right after U.S. Open wraps up, our UN General Assembly begins to formulate. Okay, there you go. Isn't that cool, Jay? I would love to live stream from that tunnel, but obviously that's long gone. It's a genteel province, long gone. Yeah, traffic nightmares. Yeah, traffic nightmare. Tudor City is right over here. And as you see, there's no windows facing the UN because back when Tudor City was developed, the area that is now the UN was all like slaughterhouses and like meat processing facilities. And right here is where Tony Montana shot that guy in the head in the car. That happens right here. 10 metros. Despacio. Despacio. Remember that scene? Anyway. And choppers flying all day long, exactly. No, they put the flags up when the UN General Assembly is not happening. The flags are usually always up. But it is the end of a work day, so maybe that's why the flags are in now. Google could answer you that question. Could ask you that question. 42nd Street, everyone. The Deuce is now right here in front of us. The silver structure to my right. I don't know. Are you talking about this right here? This is some kind of a monument or some kind of landmark to something. I don't know what it's exactly about. If I get to 34th Street, I'll go by your high school. David, thanks for letting us know. Your high school's along the East River. Yeah, I think that's some kind of like, if it's not a memorial, it's some kind of landmark or some kind of like sculpture. But I think it's in reference to somebody. Watch out for the CIA every day, Cyclone Joe, every day. Remember that scene, right? I shouldn't list personal. Did I list personal info just now? I'm confused now. Did I just list personal info? I'm confused. 60 years ago, okay. No, the other person, okay. You got to understand, when I'm reading this, I'm kind of just assuming that you guys are talking to me and not about other people or not towards other people, so. Robert Moses Park, right over now. And the ventilation shaft for the, Queens Midtown Tunnel. And then we're coming up to the, what is it called there? The Freedom Plaza here, the lights. This is coming down soon. I think another couple more weeks and this thing is coming down. This field of light installation here. Oh, this is where all the delivery guys hang out. There's a lot of delivery bikes here. That's cool. Yeah, here's a field of light art installation. I wonder if we could just walk in. Or do you need a ticket? Or is it even open? I don't think it's open. Oh, the lights are coming out. Look at that. Only so many lights are left. They're starting to take the lights out. So Field of Light is done. It might be done for. Will they build a casino here? I think it would be kind of cool to build a casino here with all the diplomats that are right across the street. So I think if there's one spot for a casino, it'll be right here. And I'm sorry for the people who live around here. But with all the diplomats and everything, it'll be like Monaco, right, Nibble? It'd be like Monaco. There's like politics and gambling all in one spot. Screw Hudson Yards. Build a casino here. Last time Cyclone Joe walked around... Try that again. Take two. The last time Cyclone Joe walked around here was in 2007. Yeah, gambling diplomats. Wouldn't that be fun? Gambling diplomats, people. Nice maintained grass. It's kind of wild. But, yeah, the field of light. What? Okay, I'm just gonna start. Okay, we're getting into the part of the live stream where I'm going to start ignoring non-relatable comments. Good to see you there, Neil, out there in Flatbush. Welcome. A lot of money, exactly. Whole lot of money. Whole lot of money. Is that an opinion? Neville's letting us know his opinion that he doesn't like a casino here. Instead, build an amusement place for an arcade instead. Okay, Neville. I'll send your facts up to the powers that be. Gambling diplomats are open to corruption. It's true, and it's very true. Yeah, Casino Royale, New York City, that'll be awesome. Yeah, I know. I think I'm going to start ignoring them, John. I'll send the teletext there, Nibble. Yeah, I'll send the teletext. I did stumble. You know, this morning I did stumble on the... somebody uploaded all of the bumpers, all the audio bumpers for WCBS AM News 88. So I have to start processing that. I have like 60 years of jingles and audio bumpers that I'm going to start using for the radio show. So get ready, kids. You're going to be hearing a lot of memorable sounds, especially if you're a New Yorker, when we do the radio show. And I did find the exact sound for the teletype machine that used to play in the background of News Radio 88. I did find the exact loop. So yeah, Nebul, some of them are really good. Some of them are really good. I wish I could use them here when I walk around, to be honest. But I won't be able to hear them, that's the problem. And when we get into the off season, I'm waiting for a time where I could start doing radio every week. So, what's the grass area used for today? It was an art installation called Field of Light, and I think Field of Light is starting to come to an end, but it's been undeveloped for quite some time. As people scream, bike lane. Okay. Somebody screamed out bike lane. Are we on 38th Street yet? 38th Street's where the, oh, you're right here. 38th Street's where we could rejoin the waterfront again. And then we continue to walk down East River from here. I like how the really nice developments were right next to the highway here. Right next to it. Let's head on down to the waterfront here. This is 38th Street with some nice high-end apartments right here. Now we're gonna make our way back to the East River. Yeah, Damien. Yes, David, the city changes. Damien, good to see you. Happy good afternoon there. Welcome. Ah, there you go. The monument is the Peace Forum 1. It commemorates diplomat Ralph Johnson Bonci. Buildings underneath FDR is cool. I wouldn't consider them buildings. They're more just like, this is like an underpass here. Actually, we could cross right here. This be beer, welcome. So we could take the Esplanade down to, closes at 35th. Okay, so we could only go so far here. This is very dangerous right here because a lot of the cars don't like to stop within the crosswalk here, even when I do have the light. So I'm gonna have to be a little careful here as I make my way underneath the FDR Drive. Hey, all right. I remember when this was new. I remember when this was brand new. I say I like this. Look both ways before crossing because you don't know if cars are going to be flying down the street. Yay, we're back on the East River. NYC ferry, right over here. Then we look out towards Long Island, the whole Long Island City skyline with a little bit of Greenpoint, Brooklyn right over there. The Pepsi-Cola sign is right over there, and then right across the way at the southern tip of Roosevelt Island, that's FOR Freedoms Park. The Qualified Cruiser is making its way out. Qualified Cruiser. I love these NYC ferry names. Yesterday I rode the Unity and the Porpoise. We also got our C Streak boat that makes its way out to New Jersey. Well, Maria, thanks to the power of the internet, you are here. You are here. You're here with me right now through the power of the internet. You're watching this live right now. You're hanging out with me. Replay, not so much. Replay, we're only reliving this if you're watching on the replay. Anyway. This is the 34th Street stop for the C Street at NYC ferry. C Street takes you all the way down to Atlantic Highlands, New Jersey. And that is one thing I've been meaning to live stream, but you can't live stream on the C Street because at some point you do lose cell phone connectivity because you're out in the lower harbor. So that might be a pre-record. We got our NYC ferry dock right here, our ferry dock. Got a little city bike dock here. And let's see if I can continue south. I will be, if it's open, I will be walking down one of the most dangerous pedestrian cyclist corridors in all of New York City. If not, we might have to make our way back to First Avenue here, and walk right in front of Bellevue Hospital and the whole hospital district over there. NYU Langone, Bellevue, amongst many others. Stuytown's still pretty far down, Shane. Stuytown's pretty far down. That's 23rd Street. We are still only approaching, well, we're passing 35th Street now. There you go, Ramona. Thank you so much. Ramona letting us know that sculpture back across the street from the United Nations, the Peace Forum 1 monument or sculpture or statue, whatever the hell it's called. It's a monument, right? Because that's somebody commemorates somebody who died, so. Hagel Auto Parts, welcome. Ooh, we can see Spot. Our good friend Spot the Dalmatian is right across the street. Let's say hello to Spot really quick from behind, from across the street, from a far distance away. Let's say hello to Spot. We'll come out to right here. There's Spot. Spot the Dalmatian in front of the NYU Children's Hospital. Spot the Dalmatian is balancing a full-size Ford Prius on his nose. We'll be seeing Spot up close and personal in future live streams, so please stay tuned. We'll say hello to Spot definitely in the coming weeks, but today we're just gonna do a quick drive-by past him here. But there he is. There is Spot, the Dalmatian, a 4-story tall Dalmatian. Now we're gonna go through this very dangerous section of bike lane and pedestrian way here. We got a heliport right here, so you're gonna hear helicopters. It's gonna get a little loud. And we're gonna walk in this bike lane right here because I don't want to be in the streets. Oh wow, thank you so much, Strawberry. Thanks for letting us know. Google is the best. Google is the best, bar none. Hands down. So we have NYU Lane going to my right hand side, East River to my left, and this little heliport here. This area of Manhattan has always fascinated me because it's just so weird. It's like we ran out of space and we're using every single inch of space. Blade is kind of an Uber for helicopters. You could hire a Blade to take you to one of our major airports from this heliport right here at 34th Street and the East River. The other heliport down, we're going to pass it later on, Hudson, on the East River, and what is that there? That's like Lower Manhattan, so Pier 6. And then you have another heliport over on, what's that there? 39th Street. 39th Street and the Hudson River. Wow, I like how we could get right up to the helicopters here. They're on their way. They're on their way, people. Ooh, and a seaplane is taking off. Look at that. Good to see you, Frank. Welcome. There goes the seaplane taking off. Photos from around New York wants the weather. 73 degrees Fahrenheit with the wind blowing out of southeast at 9 miles an hour and relative humidity kind of soupy at 71%. No chance for rain. It is not going to rain, even though it looks like it wants to rain. Not going to rain at all. And if we get clearing right at the horizon, maybe we'll get a sunset. Who knows? But that is to be determined. As we make our way down the East River here from 60th Street. We're going down from 60th Street all the way down to Battery Park. David Spiegel did that. Drove the bus from the East Side Air Terminal. I guess so, yeah. I know, Strawberry, I've seen some videos of takeoffs and landings from the seaplanes there. It's a pretty cool way to get to Boston or to the Hamptons or to Montauk. You get from here to the Hamptons in just 45 minutes. Helicopter taking off. Got a helicopter taking off right there. Let them spool up. Are people even still getting on the helicopter there? Oh no, they're already on. We'll see the helicopter take off, and then we'll continue on. Yeah, I don't understand that comment, David Spiegel. Quest Kodiak 100. Oh, is that the name of the helicopter? It's a Quest Kodiak 100? Isn't that pretty cool? Isn't that cool, Michelle? Thank you, Flight Radar. See this helicopter take off here, then we'll continue on. It is louder in person. We're kind of far away from it, Ollie. So it's not that loud. Just adding location. That's location history. Okay. I'm honestly, David, I don't know where you're even going with your discussion here. Oh, people still hopping on the helicopter. People are still hopping on the helicopter. Even though they have it all spooled up. Yeah, photos. We already talked about that. Yeah, we're gonna get a new greenway extension past United Nations in a few years. Helicopter replaced bus from East Side. That's all. David, the helicopter is not replacing a bus and or vice versa. The helicopter here offers service to one of our 4 major airports. But we do have bus service that goes to our major airports. That's the M60 bus. That's from Manhattan. And then you also have a bus in you have the LaGuardia Airport link from the number 7 train there. So I honestly, again, I don't understand where you're coming from. But anyway, Ken Junge, celebrating 15 months of Dutch Moz Plus. Ken, thank you so much for being a member of the channel for over a year now, and I will do my best to keep up the work. This helicopter is a blade-operated helicopter, so it's either taking these people to one of our major airports, or it may be taking people out to Long Island or up to Connecticut. But this is not for this helicopter in particular. Is not a medevac helicopter. Those are usually identified by red and white paint jobs. Yeah, strawberry. That's what I'm trying to figure out. But this is a black helicopter with the Blade title on it. So this is a shuttle that takes people out to one of our major airports for like $270-something. So it's expensive. It's like kind of our Uber for helicopters. David Spiegel drove the carry bus a half-century ago, remembering the East Side Air Terminal. I think he's talking about 23rd Street. It is still considered an air terminal because that's where seaplanes fly out. But David Spiegel, thank you so much for tuning on in. I'll see you later. Thank you so much for watching. Just want to watch this helicopter take off, for goodness sake. No, Nabul, no moderation, please. All right, I think now our helicopter's starting to go. Here we go. Tanya Weaver is out there in Brooklyn. Welcome. You're an ADT member? Wow. Pretty cool. Welcome on into the show, Tanya. Yeah, it is getting louder now. We've got a seaplane coming into land also. It's a seaplane right here. All right, here it goes. It's about to take off. That's right, John, you are a member. Thank you so much for being a member of Dutch Miles Plus. Love demand fishing, me too. Yeah, pretty cheap, yeah, I would say. Bye. Hope they have a great flight. I always get a little nervous when those helicopters take off from the heliports right here along the East River. I always get a little nervous. But it's a very tight helipad. That's not even the word there, walks in camera. That's very cramped. Oh my God, what happened to the cafe here? What happened to the... Right, is this the River Restaurant or whatever the hell this is called? Are they closed? Wow. Okay. Oh, there you go, Nebpool. All right. You rather be on the ground? Yeah, helicopters aren't for everybody. Wow, I guess this restaurant's closed. I guess. So now we're kind of right behind Bellevue Hospital, right over there. And we're coming up to the only address east of the FDR Drive. That's Waterside Plaza, which is right here. Wow, I guess this restaurant's like out of business. Wow. This restaurant has been here for as long as I can remember. Yeah, rush hour time. Hells yeah. Yeah, I know, exactly, Jay. Like the window reflections. There you go. Actually, you see Empire State Building right over there. And do we have a seaplane about to take off? I think he came in for a landing. Yeah, that was a long restaurant, Judy, yeah. That restaurant's been there for like forever. I forgot the name of it. I want to say it's like the River, not the River Cafe, because the River Cafe is down in Brooklyn, but it had another name like that. So this right here, this is Waterside Plaza, and this is built on landfill. This area is called the Bristol Bay, because this is where they basically brought all the material from the city of Bristol in UK. After World War II, they had a lot of debris, so thus they created this entire landfill here that we're walking right now. There is a sign that commemorates Bristol Bay in the Waterside Plaza development here, but this is the only address east of the FDR Drive. But the Bristol Bay, everyone, that's where we're walking right now. And we're gonna walk right along the waterfront here through the Riverside Plaza. So, well, a little bit of Bristol is right here that we're walking on. I always forget where that plaque is. I would love to show you guys that plaque. Good to see you, Darren. Long time no see. Welcome to the show. I've been on almost every day this week. I appreciate you joining us this afternoon, evening. Isn't that crazy, Lisa? Yeah, this whole development here, built on that landfill. Yeah, pretty interesting history. The Bristol Bay. A lot of people out jogging, running around. I know, I need to find the plaque for John Law. I don't know where the hell the plaque is. It's up there somewhere. It's up there in the development. I just forget where. I used to have to come here 4 days a week from my old advertising job. This was one of my weekly stops on my route. There's a Gristedes supermarket here, and that was one of my regular stores. Darren's been at the caravan with slow internet. Okay, sorry to hear that. Thanks for letting us know. Kind of a gloomy day since we have no thick cloud cover here. Maybe we'll get a little peek of sun here. Right on the horizon, if there's a cloud clearing, we might get a crazy ass sunset. But that is to be determined. So the rubble was shipped. Yes, yeah, no, they shipped it all out here. And yeah, they brought ships over here to fill up the bay here. The Water Club. Thank you so much, Neil. That was the Water Club we passed. Thank you so much, Neil. The Water Club. It's the whole thing all boarded up. Now, it's a very prestigious club, not even a restaurant. Thank you so much there, Neil. The weather is very pleasant compared to yesterday. It was pretty hot yesterday. That's why I was at the beach. And that's why I didn't get a live stream. Somebody left me a message on one of my favorite messages on Instagram, which begins with, hey, and then 2 hours later, you know on today. No, I know on today. No on today. Bristol Basin. Is it called Bristol Basin? It probably is called Bristol Basin. Probably is. This is a UN international school. Right, yeah? And now we're going to walk through this little corridor here. No, me no on today. Yeah, I know, Neville. Yeah, that was a very famous place. Yes, UN International School is right here, and yeah, has insane tuition. From what I hear, yes. Very prestigious school. A great way for diplomats and international people to launder their money, doing their weird, shady things. I remember my dad had a lot of diplomat friends, and he didn't exactly know what they did. All you know is that they were well paid, and they always had the best taste in wine. Good to see you, Julio. Welcome. Okay, walking through this weird-ass development here. You hope they teach them diplomacy and gambling, but exactly. Now they do teach them that, Strawberry. They do teach them that. Like I learned about Andorra thanks to my dad. If you never heard that nation, Andorra is a little tiny ass country between France and Spain. And I want to know how the hell they operate. I heard they like import-export wine. Yeah, it's like Costa Nostra, exactly. Yeah, 40,000. Yeah, that's it, only 40 grand. I shall learn international stuff here at the international school. Looks like school's just letting out right now too. Oh, my dad was great, yeah. That's true, it depends on the year, okay. I see I'm in Walking Commuter's old Monday walk area. Oh, okay, I didn't know he walked this area on Mondays. Thanks for letting me know. Thank you so much there, Michelle. Winner latency lottery, Din Din with a close second place. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's like a little chilly out here, but it's humid. It's chilly and humid. I don't like this combination. 23rd Street, everybody. Peter Stuyvesant Village, or whatever the hell it's called, right here. Wow, 44,000. Dang, that's expensive. And here is the Marine Aviation Terminal. This is where the seaplane lets you off at. Or you could depart from here. And now we are officially below 23rd Street. Once we cross this next intersection here, we will be below 23rd. And then I have no idea where the route is going to take us. Have no clue after this. At least the gas station's still here. And we have the big seawall, and uh-oh, there we go. Hey. William's checking on over in Brooklyn. Good to see you, William. Welcome. Had a little bit of a bad cell phone network there, guys, so you might have to hit the live button to reestablish the communique. So the Water Club's last post was back in 2023, so yeah, I think they're closed. Thank you so much, Cyclone Joe, for the information. As you see, we got this big-ass flood wall here. This is part of that water flood resilience project that we're building right now. From 23rd Street and the East River to 23rd Street and the Hudson River. All the way down to Battery Park and back up again. This is why we're going to be detoured so much coming up in the next few blocks here. Video stayed stable. Interesting. Okay. I think sometimes with this new update for Prism Live, I think it's like overestimating how low the signal gets, which is fine. But whenever we get a bad signal, I'll just put the graphic on and be quiet until we get our signal back. But now we're well above minimums again. And the VPN really does do a great job of maintaining us. A nice fresh bike lane, super smooth. I don't know why they have all this plastic over this retention wall here, because it looks like they're done building it. For goodness sake, there's graffiti on it. But we're gonna take this pathway until it ends, And then there should be a sign telling us where we could rejoin the bike lane. Or the waterfront, really. As we walk along the FDR Drive. Oh yeah, look at this, opens up. NYC ferry stop right here. I know this wall's gonna become unsightly with all the graffiti. If they're smart, they'll start getting artists to maintain it. And then it'll become a great, ever-changing piece of art. Look at that crazy shot. You know, if we have a sky like this along the west, we may get a crazy sunset. Got a little bit of blue sky there right at the horizon. There's the Queensboro Bridge. We came walking down all the way from up there. And now we're down here at 23rd Street. And we continue on. JJPIV, welcome. Wouldn't that be awesome? And then it'll be a photographer's paradise. Look at this whole new Esplanade here. This is really nice. Now I think I could take this to maybe 14th Street. Let's see. Yeah, it's just begging to be painted, yes. And it will. Ooh, oh, ooh. Ooh. Dang, okay. Okay. Yo.
Oh my God.
I'm happy he's walking. Holy shit. Jesus fucking Christ. Well, I think we almost saw somebody become a quadriplegic, but you know, it's skateboarding. God bless him. Professional professor, welcome. That's like a slow-mo reel right there. With that music. Anyway, ooh, floodgate number 12. This is floodgate number 12. That definitely hurt. His back is not supposed to move in that orientation. But he got right up. I was hoping for him to grind all the way down the pole. I was getting ready to get out of the way of the photographer and everything. And I know we need an instant replay of that one. Holy shit, I hope they have insurance. Probably not. Probably not. Ooh, they're landing on runway 4. I see the planes coming really low over Brooklyn. I know, there's a shirt for me right there. Yes, indeed. And if anyone wants to do me a favor, I lost which live stream it was where the woman saved the possum. So if anyone can leave a comment on that video and with a timestamp and let me know what video it was with the possum, I will thank you in the first person to give me that information. I will thank you in the description of the short video. Because I still need to make that into a shirt with the woman saving the possum. But I forgot what video it was. So. One view more yeah. Yeah. Exactly. What's important is that you get up after you injure yourself. But leave a comment on that video with the timestamp of the lady saving the possum, and I will. The first person to do that will. We need to be replay viewers. Exactly. Yeah, Bull definitely knows how to fall. Absolutely. He has children. Actually, since we're here really quick, I'm going to get something to drink. Let's see, what does that say there? A great person to follow for LaGuardia is Peter Maselli. Yes, he does. He has great
videos about LaGuardia Airport. I have to agree. Peter Masella. Yes, indeed. Nabul is a professional. Yay! Oh, it's just humid enough out here, guys. It's just humid enough. Just humid enough. All right, we got our... Damn, we lost 40 viewers by just me having a drink. Dang. Well, let's get these walking activated viewers back now. Stop walking, guys. You have to tune out. Stop walking, guys. Yeah, we're a real walker. These are YouTube walkers. As we pass by the 14th Street steam generation plant. Right there, it's the main area where we generate all of our steam for the big buildings here on Manhattan Island. Right, how dare I hydrate myself? How dare I? Nibble start doing Cirque du Soleil Derriere edition. That'll be fun. Good to see you there, NYC vibes. You like the funny voice? There's lots of funny voices I do. Lots of funny voices. Oh my God, 66 days until Marathon Sunday. Yes. Oh, I can't wait for Marathon Sunday. Probably, what? Probably somebody came on who will let them control the chat, so they just left to say hello. Probably. Probably. Good to see you, JC Droid. Welcome. You hit 100 today in North Carolina. Looking forward to the cool weather. Me too there, Cyclone Joe. It was 100 degrees yesterday here in New York City. JC Droid, good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Hope everyone's doing well on this Thursday. Tomorrow we got our fireworks for the last time. This summer has flown by. I'm going to see who's on. Who is live streaming right now? 48 days in England? Awesome. Yeah, fireworks tomorrow night. It's going to be great. It's going to be golden. Let's see, is this open all the way here? This is open all the way. Good to see you, Nicole. Welcome. Okay. Still not feeling well? Well, I hope this live stream is a bit of a distraction for you. 34 Celsius the whole next week. Nicole, I hope you got some air conditioning. Ooh, the seaplane's coming in for a landing, everybody. Seaplane coming in for a landing. Way, there it goes. Yeah, kill those engines. Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah. Oh, that's so cool and dangerous and cool and majestic and flimsy all at the same time. Oh my goodness. Another safe landing there. Good to see you, Diana. I'm sorry I didn't get notifications, Diana. You're here now. And we're a little bit past the halfway mark of our journey
down the East River here. And I think this next section here, last time we came through here, this was closed. So I think this is open, considering everyone's just coming through here. It's a very narrow spot of the pathway here. We also have a little water outflow discharge right here from the steam generation plant, which is right over there. But you see all that water, after it's treated, comes back out into the East River here. Love seaplanes, me too. Big Jet TV would say bosh. Bosh. Absolutely, Robojacks. Oh, was that also operated by Blade? I know Blade has a couple of seaplanes, yeah. Pretty cool. Look how narrow this is. This is so freaking narrow. And super, super dangerous. Gotta be careful of cyclists going fast through this corridor here. Colleen, you're more than welcome for the company. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with us. I gotta watch with some Big Jet TV. I haven't watched Big Jet TV in a few months. I haven't caught a live stream. I remember when Big Jet TV started back on Periscope, and there'd be like 50 people watching. And now look at how big his channel is. It's amazing. One of the most, if not the most successful person to make the switch over to YouTube from Periscope. All right, we made it through that narrow spot right there. Now let's see how far we could get here before we gotta go up amongst them. Yeah, Blade does everything. It does. Yes, they do. You're at home because you have a cold? Well, Nicole, first of all, I hope you feel better. You don't have air conditioning. Oh, my Lord. Nicole, at least try to get maybe a fan or something like that. Air conditioning is a must. Yeah, I know, Robojacks. It's beautiful to see how far Big Jet TV has come over the years. It really is amazing. All right, let's see how far we could go here until we have to start walking inland here. I think I might have to take this footbridge coming up. Let's see. I think we do. Let's first get some waterfront views again, and then we'll make our way right to the fence. Like I said, I don't know where these detours will be taking us. Well, we'll figure it out. A little bit of a wind coming off the East River here. Feels like the wind's coming out of the southeast. So now we are across the river from Williamsburg. We're almost directly across from 184 Kent. That's that warehouse building right there. And then Domino's Sugar Factory is right over there. And then that's the Williamsburg Bridge off in the distance. Robojacks, this has been a pretty eventful walk, I have to say. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm glad you're a member of the channel. I'm ecstatic that you super chatted, so thank you so much, sir. You've been very kind today. And I'm happy that you're enjoying this. Oh, I got a little party going on here. Glad you're enjoying this, Diana. Sorry notifications didn't work. That was a guy who was skateboarding there. It wasn't a woman, but awesome. Looks like this is open all the way down here. This is good. Maybe I could take this. Maybe I'm taking this all the way down to Houston. Let's see. Will this take us all the way down to Houston? That's right, Jay. Brooklyn and Williamsburg right there. I thought about this morning, I was actually thinking about, you know, what neighborhood, if I had to live in North Brooklyn, what neighborhood would I live in? Would I live in Bushwick, Williamsburg, or Greenpoint? And I will have to say, out of all those three neighborhoods, Greenpoint will probably be my choice. Williamsburg, the scene over there is a little bit too annoying, and Bushwick, the scene out there is very annoying, and plus the transit options in all three neighborhoods are not exactly the best. But if I'm in Greenpoint, I feel like I have a little bit more variability in options, especially with the ferry, and if I ride a bike around. But I would love to live in Greenpoint. But who knows? Who knows where I'm going to end up? I have no idea. I have no idea. You glad you have no air conditioning at home? Your cold is due to this. Got a little fan by your computer desk. All right, at least you have something moving around. Yeah, no, Greenpoint is great. The north side, absolutely. Yeah, north side of Williamsburg, yeah. I would love to live near like North H Street where the Giglio is. That's a nice little spot around there. I will have no problem living on the block of the Giglio. We still have a couple of feasts to still go to. Weather permitting, we will be going to the Feast of San Gennaro to listen to Angelo Venuto and Ma Venuto, and hopefully Vinny Medugo. Hoping to hear those people perform. And then we have our feast out in Hoboken, New Jersey, where we have fireworks. We'll have Vino Vinehouse dancing. It'll be great. So we still got a couple of more feasts to go to, a couple of more opportunities for some sausage and peppers. McCarran Park is a fantastic place, but the neighborhood around it, I don't exactly like that area too much. It's not that it's dangerous, it's just like the people out there. It's always like people partying around there. I like a kind of a family-orientated, quiet neighborhood. Fawn Marie, good to see you, Fawn Marie. Hope you're doing well. Making our way down the East River. And I think we have a detour coming up that will take us, I think, back onto the streets. Well, let's see how far we can take this. You're ready for the fall, but not the holidays. Strawberry, I'm right there with you. I'm ready for the autumn, but I'm not ready for the holidays. I'm not ready for the really cold weather either. Like I'm not ready for like the 10-degree days that I have to be out and live streaming. My week's been okay. My week's been pretty good. Yesterday I went to the beach with the Duchess. And yeah. Then we did some live streams the last couple of days before that. So ready for the cold? Yeah. You live near the Hebrew like Hughes Street. There you go. Right now, we're passing, if we were on the Williamsburg side, we'd be passing the Trader Joe's right now. We'll be passing the Trader Joe's, and then a Domino Sugar is right there. Williamsburg Bridge right here in front of us. You hate the heat? Me too. Nicole, if I had to choose between the heat and the cold, give me the cold any day. When it gets too hot, I can't function correctly. Yesterday I sweat so much. It was such a sweaty day yesterday. Marcy Graham Avenue, there you go. Okay, I think we're going to be rejoining the street at Houston Street. Diana, if we get enough snow, then I will go ahead and buy a sled. But ever since we've been wanting to buy a sled, there hasn't been enough snow to go sledding on. John's enjoying the weather. I mean, I'm enjoying the weather now. We could go for a little bit of sun. Hopefully we get a crazy sunset. But yesterday was hot. The best weather is when we can wear pretty dresses and skirts without melting. Yes. Absolutely. All right. We're doing a tag, you're it, because we have come to the end of the pathway here. So we're going to spin around here. You miss New York, Rob? Well, good to see you. Welcome to the East River. Thanks to the power of the internet, you are here in New York City right now. All right, looks like we're going to be heading on up. Let's see, how far is this closed? Let's see here. So they're going to build a whole area here. So we're like here. So we're going to go back, go up and over the bridge, and then we're going to go down the waterfront here, or down the street here. See, everyone just stops here and turns around. Everyone just turns around here. We got to head over to there. Let's do it. Let's head on over now. It's going to be nice when we could do this whole Esplanade uninterrupted. It's going to be a great day when that happens. Also be a great day when we could walk down the Highline Park without any scaffolding. But let's hit it up. Let's head on over to Houston Street here. And then we're going to be taking sidewalks and whatnot down. Yeah, when it gets hot, it's hard for me to work and all that. Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. Okay. This whole East River Park being completely changed over and revamped. It's pretty nice. All right. Let's see, where are we going to end up here? We're going to end up on this narrow road, narrow little pathway here. And this should take us up onto that bridge. So they're building a whole seawall here. And portions of the park here, they are raising it quite a bit. Neboul, have a great night's sleep. Merci. Thank you so much for tuning on in. And I'll see you on the next one, Neboul. Everyone follow Neboul. All right. Oh, his chain just popped out. I feel you, Nicole. I feel you. Heading off to, have a great night there, Walks and Camera. Thank you so much for hanging on out with us. Yeah, the trees are beginning to shed. Yeah. It's got to be cold. It's going to be... Autumn will be rearing its head soon. Looks like we have some fire trucks up on the Williamsburg Bridge. Working out my calf muscles walking up this thing right now. All right, we have made it to Houston Street, everybody. Now I just got to keep my head on a swivel here as I cross. All right, Houston Street, and we're gonna walk right along the Baruch houses over there. Basically right along the waterfront. We're gonna stay right along the waterfront here. And I think we could take this down to Corlear's Hook. That's where the NYC ferry stop is. And we could walk over that temporary footpath bridge that looks all crazy and shady and stuff. All right. All right. Made it. Yay. Now we get to walk down these sidewalks over here. And continue on. Continue on, people. Williamsburg Bridge. Right here. This part of the park here is going to be lifted quite a bit, and then it's going to come over the highway. The bridge is where Washington Heights starts, am I right? No, that's the George Washington Bridge. That's 181st Street in Manhattan. That's way uptown. We're about 6 miles away from there to the south on the East River. But Washington Heights kind of begins up at like 168, something like that, like north of Harlem, north of Morningside Heights. I'll see you later, CB Earth Day. Have a great night. Don't work too hard. And thank you so much for joining us this evening and afternoon. As we continue on. There you go, Rob. Yes. This is the Williamsburg Bridge we're looking at. This connects the Lower East Side of Manhattan to Williamsburg in Brooklyn. Yes, Essex Street. There you go. Really, Delancey's actually. It's Delancey Street. The Williamsburg Bridge comes into Delancey Street. You still hear ironing, Maria? Awesome. Your favorite bridges are the Williamsburg and George Washington bridges. Yeah, pretty cool bridges. How will they? They're not going to lift the roadway down. They're going to build the park over the roadway. The park will eventually go over the roadway, and the roadway will be in a tunnel, kind of protected by that surge protection barrier. It's a very complicated construction. You're my friend's neighborhood? There you go. I'm in your friend's neighborhood. Awesome. A lot of dog poop over here. Bloody hell. It's okay, Diana. It's all good. It's all good. Making pretty good time though. 2 hours and 13 minutes into our journey. And we're continuing on. Fireworks Friday tomorrow night. It's gonna be great. Here's that really cool footbridge they're building. You need coffee. I'll need coffee when I finish the live stream. I'm still coming off the coffee I made at home today. I made myself a couple of really strong mugs of coffee, and then I was all ready to leave the house, and then I realized the microphones weren't plugged in. Deb, you literally picked the coolest weather to come out for Fireworks Friday. Tomorrow night's going to be an absolutely gorgeous night, Deb. A perfect night to take photography. It is going to be great tomorrow night. Here it is. Williamsburg Bridge. Here it is. And this is Delancey Street right here. So Williamsburg Bridge goes into Delancey Street. This is where they filmed the New Kids on the Block music video. Right across the highway there. And then look at this beautiful, I cannot wait for this to be open. Look at this beautiful pedestrian bridge here. Beautiful suspended arch bridge here. Absolutely gorgeous little bit of architecture right here. That Brooklyn Tower in downtown Brooklyn getting closer and closer and closer. Looming larger off in the distance. Right, nice bridge, right, RoboJax? Really cool. This whole coastal resilience project is pretty extensive. I mean, the whole park here is going to be raised some, I think it's 12 to 16 feet. This area did experience flooding during Hurricane Sandy. We had about 3-4 feet of water here. And yeah, we don't want that to happen again. Oh, I see the new ball field coming together. There's a new baseball diamond across the way over there. That's the whole lighting structure is all up now. Give it another like 2 years and this is all going to be done. Absolutely, Diana. Absolutely. Grand Streets. We are up to Grand Street now. Or down to Grand Street. We're going south. Grand Street. It's the Lower East Side. Now we're passing by the East River Cooperative. These apartments right here. Anything that has balconies is not socialized housing. Those are considered condominiums or co-ops. So you are buying your apartment, and then you pay maintenance on it monthly. The M14A bus. That's the 14th Street bus that does a little loop down here. There's an A and a D. The M14D takes you up to Riverside Plaza, where we were before, or Waterside Plaza, sorry, Waterside Plaza, where we were before. Coming up to Cherry Street now, and this little park here, where we're going to be accessing a footbridge here. Sure, I'm good. Yes, we are good. Now we got to follow the signs to the ferry. This is Corlears Hook Park. Yeah, buddy. Good to see ICU investigations from Stone Mountain, Georgia. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, we gotta follow the signs to get to the ferry, because that will take us to the little rickety bridge that we have to cross. And I think we gotta get a weird signal in here too. The heart of the Lower East Side right here. Losaida, as my fellow Puerto Ricans call it. Losaida. I think I can make it to Battery Park, no problem. And here comes the bad signal. Oh, maybe not. Spoke too soon. It messes up. Oh, there we go. Got a little bit of a... And there we go. Back up to signal minimums. I could turn off the graphic. Now onto the sketchy ass temporary bridge. Just give him a bit of PVC piping there. Perfect. That's perfect for a handle right there, PVC piping. Now we're going to start getting the interviews of the Manhattan and Brooklyn bridges. Have a good night, Rob. Thank you so much for hanging on out. Sarah Keith Herring mural. I think you're thinking about the Crack Kills mural, Lisa, and that's very far uptown in Harlem. It's very far from here. Ooh. Ooh, the whole bridge just bounced. Okay, that was a little unnerving. The whole thing bounced. The whole bridge bounced. Brooklyn Navy Yard and the main hub for the NYC ferry is right over there. And then the beginning of the neighborhood of Dumbo is right over there. Brooklyn Tower right over there. And this right here is the Corlears Hook ferry terminal. Kind of happy I'm off that footbridge. That thing was bouncing. That was a little scary. Look at all this construction here. Pretty wild. But eventually we'll walk through there on a live stream. And then this weird ass piece of supposed art is right here. They call this art, supposedly. I guess it is. I guess it is. Okay, back on the ground. Now we're going to go into the first section of the new East River Park that is open. This park we're about to walk through right now just opened up just a few weeks ago. Don't know why that's there, but it is. Beautiful views now of the Manhattan and Brooklyn bridges. Great views over here as we continue on down the East River. And today is definitely a journey and adventure today. Because I did not know. Now I know pretty much the rest of my route, but for the most part, when I started this little walk today, I had no idea what was going to be my exact path. I knew there were going to be detours. Just didn't know where these detours were going to occur. So we did pretty good today. It wasn't too bad. I was expecting at one point to go all the way over to First Avenue, but that did not formulate. Only by the United Nations we had to head up to First Avenue. But now we've got this beautiful waterfront park here. As you see, it's brand new. Not that far from Chinatown and Little Italy. It looks great, right? NYC vibes. This literally opened up just a few weeks, maybe like 2 months ago, maybe a month and a half ago this opened up. This was a construction site for quite some time. It is floodproof. Supposedly it's raised above the floodplain, and then you have all this shrubbery here. The shrubbery is designed here to mitigate storm surge. So this is designed with floods in mind, and this is raised a bit from the original configuration. Yeah, it's really nicely landscaped here, and the landscaping here is all meant to mitigate storm surge. So all of these plants and fauna are here very meticulously and for a reason. Passing Pier 42. This is called the Pier 42 Playground right here. Got some awesome play facilities. And you can see the Cheese Grater building, Lower Manhattan, off in the distance. The building with the green point on it, off in the distance, that's 40 Wall Street. So that's right where the stock exchange is. The Bank of Manhattan building. Really cool little sprayers there featuring sea lions. A lot of people jogging. This old industrial waterfront. Oh, these are bathrooms. Those are bathrooms right there. That is good to know. And got some bathrooms along the way here that are open right now too, amazingly enough. So nice how it's all coming together. Yeah, the time lapse. This opened up about maybe 2 months ago, month and a half ago. This all opened up. This is like our second or third time through here. Really nice. Luckiest dog on the Lower East Side, right there. Just chilling. Enjoying the scenery. Firework alert. Not yet. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay. Great example why you should have your dog on a leash. The dog that was not on the leash was rather calm, but the dog that was on the leash was a bit aggressive. Pier 36. This is where we had our balloon museum for a time. But then also, this is where the bootleg boat is to take you out around the Statue of Liberty. There are these ticket seller guys who sell you supposed express tickets to get to the Statue of Liberty. There are no such thing as express tickets to the Statue of Liberty. Okay. At least they put you on a boat with a tour guide, but you go around Statue of Liberty. So you don't actually go on to the Statue of Liberty. These are the boats where people get very upset sometimes because they thought they were going to Liberty Island after making their way all the way up here to Clinton Street. They end up hopping on a boat that does not take them to the Statue of Liberty. Look at this view. You get your Manhattan and Brooklyn Bridge. If you know where to look, you can see the Statue of Liberty off in the distance. I'll show you Statue of Liberty really quick. We can hear the subway over the Manhattan Bridge right now. There's your Statue of Liberty. Right there. How cool is that? Again, there's only one official company that will take you to Liberty Island, and they depart from Battery Park. And the Statue of Liberty never sells out. Very seldomly does Statue of Liberty sell out. 32,000 people can visit the Statue of Liberty every single day. So theoretically, most likely, it will never sell out. So when you go to Battery Park, you don't have your Statue of Liberty ticket, head over to Castle Clinton in Battery Park, and that's where you can pick up your official tickets to the Statue of Liberty. Or you could pay $60 or $70 or whatever it is, and you get the bootleg boat right here. But hey, at least they have licensed New York City tour guides on that boat, so at least you get a real tour guide on there. And tip your tour guide, even if you're on the bootleg boat. Tip your guide. We're at Pier 36. To our right-hand side, we have a facility here that's owned by the New York City Department of Sanitation. This is a garbage transfer station. Now really a garbage processing facility. Two very famous people have done community service in this building to my right-hand side. We first begin with Naomi Campbell. Naomi Campbell threw a cell phone at her assistant's head. She did 30 days community service here. For those first few days, she was sweeping up garbage in front of the building, making a scene with the paparazzi. In the end, they ended up taking her inside the barn where they made her do the real work. She was released early for time well behaved and served. And then just a year or two later, Boy George of the Culture Club, he starts a big bar fight. 40 people are involved, lots of people arrested, lots of people going to the hospital. Boy George was arrested, and he did his community service here in this transfer facility. And he dresses regular. There's a great picture of him sweeping up garbage on Grand Street with an old Chinese lady staring at him. Really funny picture. But, yep. Is it hot here? No, it's not. It's only 71 degrees. It's actually really nice. Compared to yesterday was the hot day. Yesterday was the hottest day of the week. It was a real feel of 102 yesterday. That's why me and the Duchess went to the beach And I did not do a live stream. It's 6:30 on this August 29th, 2024. .71 degrees, nice and cool. But no sunshine at all. It's behind the clouds. Yeah. Yeah, it was crazy hot yesterday, Deb. Yeah. That's why I was in the ocean all day. I was in the ocean swimming with the thrasher sharks. And we did see dolphins at Fort Tilden yesterday. So we did see some dolphins. Tomorrow we should get a good day for brighter skies, but tomorrow night we're gonna have we have great weather for our Fireworks Friday. Hear that subway coming across. Ooh, the Instagram swings are very popular. Everybody out here swinging on the swings. Hopefully you don't break them. Ooh, you went to the Botanical Garden yesterday, Deb. Awesome. You know, I almost went to the Botanical Garden the day before yesterday. And it was pretty cool. Tomorrow is the last Fireworks Friday of the year. Yes, indeed. One last Fireworks Friday. Luckily, we got good weather for tomorrow night. But yep, tomorrow is a sad night because our summer is quickly coming to an end. Feels like right when we're getting into the swing of things when it comes to summer, autumn comes around. But yeah, aw. Our last Fireworks Friday of the season. So make sure to tune in. Ooh, look at this. It is true. So I heard on the news that they were going to set up a testing platform for this long talked about plus pool. And where am I supposed to go? Okay, thank you. The fuck was that all about? Anyway, here it is. They got their little thing here set up. So the plus pool supposedly will be floating right here, just south of Pier 36. And this is the test bed right here. So they're going to test out whether this structure can filter out the East River water and be used as a pool. But for more information, go to pluspool.com. They have been talking about this plus pool now for the better part of, oh my God, maybe 15 years? Maybe 15, 20 years? We have been talking about the plus pool. And a plus pool is basically 4 Olympic-sized pools, all attached to themselves, and creating a big plus sign floating here in the East River. And they were going to move it maybe over across the river to where Pebble Beach is and just to the north of Jane's Carousel. But now they have reverted back to its original location, which is just north of the Manhattan Bridge. Basically right here. And the plus pool, from what I hear, is supposed to be permanent. So once it gets built, if it has proper funding, then it will become a permanent thing. And it will be a plus, not an X, a plus. It was always dubbed as the plus pool, not the X pool, but the plus pool. Manhattan Bridge, right there. The beautiful Manhattan Bridge. Even on a gloomy day, it certainly looks beautiful. Yeah, they'll have it ready by midwinter. No, it's still in the testing phases there, Neil. So they're going to test it out for a few months. Nicole loves autumn, yes indeed. When it gets that hot in New York City, you would spend the day there, absolutely. You heard it's for people who don't have access to pools. Something like that, Ollie, yeah, something like that. Off in the distance to Brooklyn Bridge. And we'll be walking right underneath Brooklyn Bridge also. To our right-hand side, we have all this construction fencing up here. This is for the surge protection barriers that they're building. They're building into the ground surge protection barriers that will flop open in case of a storm. So this area we're walking in right here is going to stay like this. But just off to our right-hand side here, you're going to have these surge protection barriers. And we can see them, and they're right here. Here are these surge protection barriers. So these things can open and close. They're obviously operated with hydraulics, but these things will rise in the case of a storm, and then they could be closed, and then there's going to be just regular park facilities on them, like benches and stuff. But there it is. This is, of course, part of the Coastal Resilience Project, which is currently underway. But this is coming together really, really fast here. This section was always intended to be implemented and built out very quickly. So this should be done by winter, or not by the end of winter. But these go all the way down. So at some point, this bike lane ends, and we're going to have to cross the streets. But if you come on my bike tour, this is what you see on it. We come. Tell me if I did something wrong. Did I do something wrong, people? Did I do something wrong? Maria, you enjoying this? It's been a great walk so far. Making good time. So far, the detours haven't been too bad. I was expecting to walk all the way over to First Avenue at like 14th Street, but luckily no. I didn't do anything wrong. Good, good. Have a great evening there, Mary Lily. Thank you so much for hanging on out with us. Interesting to watch me progress with all the improvements. Yeah, right, RoboJax? That was part of the reason why I want to do this. Is this side of the, West Side is kind of like built out. There's not too much going to change along the waterfront on the west side. But on the east side here, you have all these flood protection barriers and whatnot that are all getting built. So this is changing quite a bit. And it's nice to see it evolve over time. Like I always say, it's kind of like a way for me to remember what it's like here in these days as they build this all out here. Okay, the end of our bike lane's coming up. Now we're going to be forced into South Street. We're directly underneath that FDR Drive, painted purple to create a calming, inviting area. The DOT is experimenting with various colors to create more inviting and welcoming places underneath our highways. So this is why it's painted purple. And it's also painted purple probably because we really like Prince. The Purple Rain Highway right here. To repeat myself 10 seconds ago, it's painted purple. Didn't I just say why it's painted purple? Didn't I go through a whole synopsis? I see purple also there, Holly, yes. I think it is visible. Yeah. The Purple Rain Highway, the Purple Rain Way, in honor of Prince. I need a hammer to hit my frontal lobe. All right. Pathway here comes to an end. We got to cross over South Street now. All right. Catherine Slip here at South Street. How much longer for the construction? A few more years. A few more years, Shane. A few more years. I thought I explained that too. I thought I explained how long construction was supposed to go to also. Thanks for making me repeat myself. It's a beautiful purple, yeah. I think so, Neil. The Stunades come out in the evening. 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 Exactly. Nobody can predict the exact construction time period. But like I mentioned earlier, exactly. Paying attention is great. But like I mentioned earlier, this section of the East River Resilience Project, it was meant to be implemented quickly, so it should be done by the end of the winter. I did mention that earlier. I mentioned why the color of the highway was purple, and I did mention the construction timetable, but you know, people don't pay attention. They just stare at the screen and go, duh. Building. Yes. Building. Parking for tenant only. Parking sign. There. Purple. There. Soon they'll be back in school. From your text to God's ears. Good to see you, Cynthia Allison from Florida. I'm glad you're enjoying today's informative walk. Even when I'm repeating myself 2-3 times in a row within 5 minutes. Appreciate that. To point out some things that are right in front of us. Orange fence. Orange fence. You love New York City? Why are you not there, William? I don't know. I can't answer your own question for you. I can't read your mind, sir. But come on out. Save your nickels, dimes, and pennies, and you too could be out here in New York City before you even know it. The color is orange because orange is a color. They named it orange because it's made from oranges. Orange color. Governor Alfred E. Smith. You know what I liked him doing? East side, west side, all around the town. Da 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 dee da 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 da. Boys and girls together. Me and me, oh rock. To trip the light, fantastic. On the sidewalks of New York. The color is brown. Highway brown. Brown highway. The color of the highway is brown. Here, the color of the highway is purple. Purple and brown highway. Today's golden word for people paying attention is intermingling. I'll use it in the sentence. The brown and purple highways are intermingling in this area of the Alfred E. Smith houses. Intermingling. Words brought to us by Schaefer Beer, the all-new Pop Top. For people who like having fun, for people who like having more than one, Schaefer is the one beer to have when you're having more than one. I shall now use bigger words to confuse the morons. Brought to us by, of course, Schaefer Beer. Yay, we made it back to where the bike lane, we could rejoin the bike lane again. Yay! Yeah, Schaefer now comes with a pop top. Intermingling is quite expensive in Las Vegas. Yes, it is, Hank. Hank, that's why you gotta always double bag it. Ha ha! Da 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 da. And we're not talking about a school. We're not talking about a store, kids. We're not talking about a store. Anyway, there she is. There she is, people. The 141-year-old Brooklyn Bridge. Right there. Here are some statistics of the Brooklyn Bridge. Boom. Right there, people. There's my beautiful bridge right there. The office. I'll be back there on Saturday. I'll be back there on Saturday. Good to see you, Ian. Welcome. Long time no see. Welcome back, Ian. I've been on almost every day this week, so thank you so much for joining me today. Much, much, much appreciated. As the lights underneath the FDR Drive begin to get activated. Ooh, we're down to 160 now. Who is on? Somebody much more cool and entertaining has to be on for my numbers to go down so much. Let's see. Let's see. Who is on? Oh, there you go. Okay, that's who people want to watch. Okay. Yeah, I'm near the Seaport. We're approaching the South Street Seaport right now. Got to pass by a Home Alone 2 filming location. Right over there, Pier 17. That's a part of the South Street Seaport. Wow, to think that I made pretty good time. We're now where the old Paris Cafe used to be. Right over there. And this is now all the South Street Seaport Historic District right over there. Made pretty good time. We should be finishing this live stream in, what, 3.5 hours? Or as we approach the 3-hour mark now. And I just got some more work scheduled. Yay! 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 I got more work coming, thank God. 6:50 in the evening here in New York City on this August 29th, 2024. The You Are Not Alone walls. Hey, are you watching this live stream on a replay? Are you watching this live? Are you feeling a little depressed? Are you feeling a little bit lonely? Well, if you're watching this live stream live or even on a replay, just remember that you're not alone. We're all in this together, folks. And while it may seem bad now, while you may be going through some times and tribulations now, it will get better. So just hang in there, because you're not alone. JC Browser, good to see you. Welcome. Isn't this great art? The You Are Not Alone walls. Right here. Penelope Gardner, good to see you. Welcome. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, your mental health matters to me. So thank you so much for hanging on out. And remember that you're not alone. I love these walls here. Love these little murals right here. As we are now officially in the South Street Seaport District. Off to my left-hand side is the Tin Building by Jean-Georges. This is an amazing eatery here, featuring some really good food. A little overpriced, but it is fancy, so it's kind of worth it. Keyword is kind of. But me and the Duchess had some burritos here, and they were good. Or taco. We had tacos here. Football Shane says, move forward to look at the past in life. There you go. Good to see you, Scott Chrysler. Welcome. I'm glad you caught the stream too there, Scott. Welcome on into the show. We're now in my favorite neighborhood, Lower Manhattan. Madam Mojo, you're welcome. Thank you so much for hanging on out. The beautiful merchant ship built out in Liverpool, England in 1885. The beautiful three-masted ship called the Wavertree. It's a part of the South Street Seaport Museum. And historians here at the South Street Seaport Museum have surmised that this ship has probably circumnavigated the entire Earth at least 3 times. Good to see you there. You're more than welcome. You're more than welcome, Jack. Made a beer run and I'm still here, Jack. You're more than welcome, Jack. And remember to hit that like button. That's right. Hit that like button, people. Become a member of the channel. But hit that like. Look at that ship, beautiful. Built out in Liverpool, England in 1885. And again, has circumnavigated the entire Earth at least 3 times. You can visit that ship for free. It's a part of the South Street Seaport Museum. As we continue on, we're now in the fancy spot of the Esplanade here in Lower Manhattan. Always nice seating arrangements here. Can we see Coney Island from Pier 16? Not really, no. That's pretty far away, Shane. That's literally on the other side of Brooklyn, in contrast to where we are now. Literally on the other side of the borough. So it's kind of far. It's not like Grand Theft Auto where you could see Firefly Island from Lower Manhattan, or I don't know I forgot what they call Manhattan in Grand Theft Auto 4. But it's not like that. Yeah, try Google Maps, and you can get an idea or an understanding or an idea, even though it may be out of your comprehension level, to see how far Coney Island is from Lower Manhattan. About 13 miles. We can see Red Hook. We can see Brooklyn Heights. But Coney Island, not so much. Little too far. But of course, that may be out of your wheelhouse, as the cool kids call it. Maybe a little bit out of your comprehension level. That other guy is on right now. You can go watch that other guy. Exactly, Nibs. Good to see you. Everybody give Nibs all the love in the world. Nibs, good to see you. If you close your eyes and believe hard enough, you can see Coney Island from anywhere. In the heart of your hearts, to the dreams of your dreams, you can see Coney Island anywhere on this planet Earth of ours. After all, the Earth is round. Yes, indeed. Good to see you, Leela. Welcome. Yeah, you can see Lower Manhattan from the Wonder Wheel, but that's from 150 feet up, Shane. I mean, come on. It's like common sense, Shane. If you're high up in a structure, you could obviously see it. Also, Lower Manhattan has very tall buildings. So even from ground level, you could see buildings from Lower Manhattan and Coney Island, but not the other way around. There's no tall structures that stick out above the horizon. It's kind of common sense, Shane. You gonna be out for fireworks Friday tomorrow night, Nibs? Oh my God, Nibs. It'll be great to see you tomorrow night. It'll be great to see you tomorrow night. You can see it from your backyard in the West Coast. There you go. You can see it from the West Coast of Canada. Just close your eyes and click your heels 3 times. Grab a little dog, name it Toto, and say, there's no place like home. There's no place like home. Wearing your Mermaid Parade t-shirt. Yes, Fawn Marie, that's awesome. That's awesome, Fawn Marie. I'm glad you enjoy. I'm so happy you got yourself a Coney Island t-shirt. Wear it in good health, please. I'm so happy you got some exclusive merch. School starts soon. Can't start soon enough. Can't start soon enough. Don't forget, some of these space cadets don't go to school. They're adults already. Well, we just passed Wall Street, by the way. This is Wall Street right over there. We just passed Wall Street. Always like Coney Island. Me too, Ian. That's why I live there now. Pier 11 Wall Street, the main terminus for the NYC ferry. Take ferries from here to Soundview in the Bronx, Astoria, Queens, Greenpoint, Brooklyn, Williamsburg, Brooklyn. Also, of course, Fulton Ferry Landing in Dumbo. And then making your way all the way down to Red Hook, Governor's Island, Sunset Park, and Bay Ridge in Brooklyn. Of course, the main ferry that I took yesterday, that's the NYC Ferry Rockaway boats. Me and the Duchess took the Rockaway boat from Sunset Park in Brooklyn out to Beach 108th Street in the Rockaways. It was a great ride. Come on, Tuesday. Looking forward to quiet afternoons again. Yes, me too, Scott. You hate that children can go into adult streams and the kids don't realize how dangerous that is. Nobody cares about their kids anymore, Leela. You know that. I've had angry parents saying that, you know, my son has nothing to watch. So, and again, I'm not here to babysit your adult children. I am very lucky to live next to an amusement park. Yes, indeed. I'm very lucky to live next to an amusement park. But yeah. I think I talked about that, Ali, in the past. I don't know if you were there for that. But yeah, I had a parent earlier this summer leave me a very angry Instagram post and basically telling me that her son had nothing to watch. Like, why aren't you coming on today? My son has nothing to watch. And I'm like, I'm not here to babysit your adult child. That is not my job. So if you're going to demand that I come on just because you need to occupy your child with something, whether they be an adult or not, that's not my place. I know, a book? What is that? What is a book? I don't know.
Sí, pero con la edad que tiene vive en mi casa, bajo mi techo.
Your child should be playing outside. Yes, indeed. I feel like I'm on like the home stretch now of like a marathon. We're now here at Pier 6. This is our Lower Manhattan Heliport. Got a couple of jet skis out there too. And here is our Lower Manhattan Heliport. Uh-oh, what we got going on here? Why do we have a ticket seller guy running away over here? What is he doing? What is this guy doing? He's like dancing? What the fuck is he doing? This guy here is Looney Tunes up ahead. Now, some people do claim that I am a virtual babysitter, yeah. It's a little annoying. Oh, he's gonna jump, he's gonna jump. This guy's on the good stuff here. What is going on with this guy? Okay. Well, we're almost to the Lower Manhattan Ferry Terminal here. Like peace today, yeah. We saw some crazy shit today. We're seeing somebody like flailing their arms right now. No, not suicidal, just mentally disturbed. It's fine. This is why I don't recommend children watching me. I am not here to babysit your adult children. When I responded back to that woman telling her that it's not my job to babysit, she supposedly unsubscribed. I don't believe her. I don't believe her at all. I'm gonna unsubscribe now. I'm like, bah! Bah! Better unsubscribe? Bah! Bah! Anyway, I can make another channel and call it Adult Babysitting, where you can teach them manners. Nibs, that would require work, Nibs. That would require actual work. That would require work. I don't want to have to film tutorials about how to behave like a freaking adult. They should learn that on their own. Mental deficiencies or not, they should learn how to behave. For all the adults or children who may not understand, the world doesn't revolve around you. You may not get what you want. You may not get the window seat on a plane. Shit happens. Life happens. Not everyone's going to be your friend. And you're not going to get everything you want in life. So enjoy what you have. Enjoy the now. Don't worry about tomorrow. Because don't worry, it's going to come. But also don't put responsibilities on random people you see on the internet and YouTube. Again, that's not my job. Anyway, some have no manners. No. Exactly, Neil. Some punks were throwing eggs at taxis in another stream. Yikes. That's not good. Ah, awesome, Nicole. Used to take field trips to that old building. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. Yeah, sorry, John. Sorry, John. You're not special. Sorry. I'm not special. You're not special. Now, we may be special collectively as a community by the stuff we output into the universe. That does make us collectively all special. But individually, no person is more important than another. Even me doing the live stream and conducting the live stream. Cipriani, Casa Cipriani. We're passing right now. A fancy restaurant here along the waterfront. That's right, Scott. All right. Holy crap, we've made it. We've made it to South Ferry. The Staten Island Ferry is right here. We passed our Governor's Island Ferry just now. Cipriani created the Bellini. Really created the Bellini? I thought Bellini was from the Kids in the Hall. I thought Bellini was from the Kids in the Hall. You know the guy who wears the towel everywhere? Anyway, we've made it to South Ferry. This is where our Staten Island Ferry is. But we're going to make our way into Battery Park, and we're going to see that view of the Statue of Liberty. All right, let's cross over into the park here. Champagne and peach snap for brunches. That sounds good. I'm down with that. Get a little champagne buzz going. I'm down with that. Yeah, they named a ferry after you, John, so I think, yeah. I'm going to take the John Lore into Staten Island today. Ooh. Oh, we got somebody throwing up over there? Well, you must be on the good stuff. Mike, I'm glad you enjoy. Good to see you. Welcome. Take this little back entrance here into Battery Park. Love seeing Battery Park. Yeah, but Just Really Seeking Susan was filmed, yeah. A little scene was filmed right here. Coming into slip 1 to John Law. Coming into slip 1 to John Law. We'll be departing in 5 minutes to St. George. Slip 1 for the John Law. All right, does that sound like the Staten Island Ferry guy? Does that sound like the Staten Island Ferry guy? Huh? All right. Into Battery Park. Into Battery Park we go. Now let's see how close I could get to the waterfront here, because they have reorientated the lineup setup here to get onto the Statue of Liberty ferry. So let's see how far I could get past or around this secure area here. And I think the bathrooms are open here, but I'll probably go back to Staten Island Ferry Terminal anyway because I want to get a coffee. I really want a coffee. It's a battery of cannons, Neil. And that battery of cannons was used to be found over by Castle Clinton. That's why it's called Battery Park. A battery of cannons, or a collection of cannons. Wow, that's a lot of construction going on in here. A whole lot of construction going on here. Let's go around this way here. Let's go around this way. Oh yeah, this is all closed off. Wow, we can't get anywhere near the waterfront here because this is a secure area for the ferry. I see some people down, but that might be a worker down there. Yeah, I don't think we could get in there. Wow. And I know that if I walk around the park, this is all closed off. So wow, this whole area here is all closed off. They're building this coastal resiliency project here. And all of Battery Park is like turned literally upside down. It's kind of like a maze in here now as we make our way over to the World War II Memorial. It's nice to see that there's no vendors in here. But then again, there's nobody walking through here because the exit for the boat's just behind me. Gotta have to turn around here so we could get a closing shot of our Statue of Liberty. But look at all the construction here. Wow. Got these big piles about to be drove in, and there's a lot of work happening down here. Was here March of 24. Yeah, it was all closed off. Yeah, it is difficult to see the Statue of Liberty. Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn around and stand on top of a bench to get our closing shot. But here are all the upgrades they have been making here in the park. And then of course here is our memorial here. I mean, I think of that scene in Kojak that they used here. But Desperately Seeking Susan was filmed just down there where all this construction fencing is. All right, let's get our closing shot. Let's get our closing shot for everybody, which is going to be the Statue of Liberty. I was hoping for a sunset, but clearly we are not going to have that. I was hoping for a pretty sunset view, and that is not going to happen. But the ferry just pulled in here, so I guess we got to lose our view of the Statue of Liberty also. It's behind the boat now. Wow. Yeah, look at that. We don't have our Statue of Liberty shot anymore because it's behind the boat. Dang. That sucks. Well, we've made it. We made it from 60th Street in Midtown Manhattan. We made it from the Apple Store, 59th Street and 5th Avenue, and now we are here at the very southern tip of Manhattan Island here in Battery Park. I'm happy you caught this stream too there, Scott. Join me tomorrow night for fireworks. We'll be back in Coney Island for fireworks tomorrow night. I want to thank RoboJax. I want to thank Steve Cruz and Phyllis for your extremely generous donations today. I want to thank everyone who hit the like button on the video. We hit 282. That's pretty good. If we can hit 300 on the replay, that will be even better. So thank you so much to everyone who hit the like button on the video. Thank you so much to all the channel members. Thanks to all the channel members. This broadcast is brought to us in stunning 1080p. And we'll be back at it again tomorrow for our last Fireworks Friday here back down in Coney Island. So thank you so much for hanging on out with me, guys. And from Battery Park here in Lower Manhattan, this is Dutch Maz signing off. Have a fabulous Lower Manhattan day, whether you can afford to live here or not. Hug your loved ones, cherish those moments. And good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. I'll see you guys tomorrow night for Fireworks Friday. See you guys soon, folks. Take care. Bye, 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 bye. Yeah.